Donald Trump versus California. Tory Lanez is hospitalized. Austin McBroom responded to allegations. Lil Wayne and Denise fall out. All this news and much more. But first, ever wondered what happens when you bring a surprise guest to the grocery store? Well, the snake prank almost caused the woman in the wheelchair to walk again.
Snake, snake, I got Come on, you wanna hold my snake? Come on, hold my snake. You shot. Come on, look at the boys. No, you not.
And then Google's logo got a glow up. The new design fills in the G for a sleeker look, but reactions are wild. Some users claiming Google spent $5 million on this minor tweak, though no evidence support this figure, suggesting it may be a rumor, while others see it as Google saying no boundaries. What do you think? And then impressive backflip catch from Robert Anthony Cruz, a player from Savannah Bananas performing an impressive backflip catch during a team at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, facing off against the party animals. And here is the clip that has everyone talking.
Pitch, and now with two down, Tanner Thomas digs in. Robert Anthony Cruz eyeing it up and backflipping, making the catch, nailing the pose at the end. The Bananas come out firing defensively in Nissan Stadium, and Robert Anthony Cruz, the backflip to seal a sub-3-minute inning.
This moment is a prime example of how the Bananas are revolutionizing sports entertainment. And then Trump administration launched an investigation into California for allegedly providing federal benefits to illegal immigrants through the state's cash assistance program for immigrants. The probe, led by Homeland Security investigation, follows Trump's April 15 memorandum to block such benefits, aiming to curb illegal immigration incentives, following reports that over 2 million ineligible individuals received social security numbers in 2024. And then at the Delaney Hall ICE detention center in Newark, where faith ministers, activists and protesters are blocking ambulance from entering. This incident is a part of broader trend of protest at the facility, which have escalated since the arrest of Newark Mayor Ras Braca last week for attempting to enter the center. And then rapper Tory Lanez was hospitalized after being stabbed in prison at the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi, where he is serving a 10-year sentence for shooting Megan Thee Stallion in 2020. Lanez was attacked by a fellow inmate, suffering 14 wounds, including 7 to his back and 1 to his face, leading to collapsed lungs and the need for a breathing apparatus, as detailed in the Instagram post. And then Denise Bidot claims Lil Wayne ended their relationship via text on Mother's Day and had her and her daughter forcibly removed from their home, despite her recent surgery and upcoming commitments.
Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today, and I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. And broke up with me on Mother's Day through text.
And my birthday's next weekend.
And her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. When I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions, if y'all got lawyer recommendations, please send them, because...
And then Austin McBroom, known for the Ace family, has publicly responded to allegation made by his ex-wife, Catherine Page. In her new memoir, Page accused MC Brown of cheating, but McBroom counters with claim that during Yahushua trip, Page referred to herself as the Virgin Mary. He further alleged that Page engaged in Yahushua ceremonies with their children present, including a 12-year-old, raising serious concern about the safety and appropriateness of such practices.
When it comes to me stepping out of my marriage, I did. I 100% stepped out of my marriage, and it was completely wrong for me to do it. I take full accountability. If I can go back and change it, I would. And I'm sorry for that. I truly am. Her acting like she had no idea what was going on, that is a complete lie. When she first came to me and told me that she wanted to do ayahuasca, in my head, I was 100% against it. Something that I do not believe in. I believe in God. But because I'm such a supporting husband, I wanted to support her as much as I could. And so I let her seek that journey, and that's what she did. Through her ayahuasca journey, she was telling me how one moment she felt like she's a psychic. The next moment she felt like she was a healer. The next moment she turned me into a mermaid. I was being as supportive as I could. She even went as far as telling me that she was the reincarnated Virgin Mary. So as she was getting more connected to the spiritual side, we started growing further apart. And it was really sad because our conversations were only about spirituality, and I couldn't relate. And it got so bad to the point where she was doing it once a month. She became addicted. Usually people do it once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times in their entire life, but she was doing it once a month. And this is where, during this process and her going out, traveling and going on retreats, she found somebody. Here are the messages that I came across that I didn't know what to think of it. And that's why I took her word and believed her, because I had no idea what the fuck this meant. What type of language is that? And decided to do the ayahuasca ceremonies and her hosting them at her house, in her home where my kids lay their head. Only had 2 options. Either I get full custody of the kids, or I spend more time with them to protect them. And I think you guys know what option I chose. Here is a photo of all of them in Catherine's house, experiencing the ayahuasca journey that they had together. And this boy right here is only 12 years old, doing ayahuasca. Mind you.
And then an Amazon delivery driver was recorded defecating and urinating on the porch of 2 homes in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles, around 6 a.m. on Mother's Day, as captured by home security footage shared with KTLA.
Delivery driver for Amazon can't seem to hold it in. On more than one occasion, a woman is seen about to leave an Amazon package at this porch off Llano Drive in Woodland Hills around 5:30 Mother's Day morning. But she also leaves a smelly surprise. She relieves herself, does number 1 and number 2 before pulling up her shorts and walks away. The homeowners were expecting a Mother's Day gift. Tamara Bidot and her family could not believe their eyes after watching the footage from their surveillance cameras. She was not done. On another delivery later that morning, the worker is seen urinating on the front property of a different Woodland Hills home. She pulls down her shorts, does her business, and takes off like nothing ever happened. Amazon reps say the driver was an independent contractor.
Amazon responded by firing the driver, stating they were deeply disturbed by the behavior, which also involved leaving a dirty paper towel at one of the homes. That's it for today's news, guys. Make sure you subscribe and see you tomorrow.